had an idea. Is 3D computing like a thing now? Hi, my name is Emily and this is Bling Pop Shift. I mean, sure, we can make 3D models in the computer and print them out in the real world. Just look at keyboards, those ever-present conduits of the internet. Sure, they're just beautifully elegant apple white aluminum, but when part of a 3D system, they become global cities. Each city block a letter key with those spelling out the initials of all the biggest sites online, 3D printed with models of buildings from all around the world. But enough with the metaphor. What about totally new technologies for 3D printing that require no static scanners, no filter, no filler material, no static scanners? What about totally new technologies that allow you to do 3D printing with no filler material and no static printer? You know, just a giant robot arm drawing things into thin air with something that resembles a hot glue gun and a couple of hairdryers. That's not the line you're on at all. And soon computers will understand not just how to make 3D objects, but where those objects are in space. Currently, the only where that mass market computers understand is GPS, which means location awareness is limited to a point on the surface of an enormous sphere. Not totally granular. But things are changing. Take this new Kickstarter from Occipital. Building on the technology that was developed for the Kinect, this structure sensor gives your iPad three-dimensional physical vision. No longer restricted to just taking pictures of its location with this new sense. Yeah, you heard me. Computers are getting a new sense. Your mobile device will be able to model rooms, scan objects, and whip up some engaging augmented reality as well. So say you want to play a round of Don't Look at Slender Man, and instead of mousing around a dark digital forest, you could be walking around your own pitch black house. Oh yeah, did I mention that the structure sensor gives your iPad night vision too? Looking for augmented reality notes and scaring yourself witless when Slender Man appears in your very own on-screen bedroom. What else can this sci-fi sensor do? Well, that whole scanning of objects thing has a ton of potential. Once you can scan and copy a physical object, the implications for the marketplace and DRM are huge. Sure, for now it's just the shape of the object that you can scan. The shape of a room, the shape of someone's face. If I could scan, say, Iron Man here, Iron Man here, Iron Man here, and get his shape and color and joints, and then remix, share, and reproduce him ad infinitum, what would happen to our object economy? If you think we're in a mess now with all of cultural production being infinitely copy and shareable, just wait until the analog world of physical objects loses its grip on scarcity as well. Don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. With a three-dimensional understanding of the world and the ability to make 3D objects, computers will have new superpowers. By now, you've probably seen the myriad of videos on the implications of 3D printing's material innovations. From printing body parts from biomaterials, architecture from sandstone, and car parts from metal, just to name a few. But what about printing in a mixture of materials? A combination of printing in conductive metals and insulating plastics could easily be the next step in computers able to self-replicate and self-improve. But what do you think? Will the new sense of seeing and understanding physical space revolutionize how we interact with computers? And will 3D computing lead to the singularity? And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on Tuesday.
Is the show really over?
No filter, no filler material, no static scanners, no filler material.